And good evening, basketball fans. Ellsbury Sports are back, and so is the Indian Sports Network. This is Adam Presswood coming at you live from Ellsbury's high school gymnasium. We're about 3.5 minutes from the start of this game between Ellsbury and the Warriors, who have invaded our turf by way of Winfield. If you are just joining us, unfortunately our JV boys lost to the Warriors, but some of our bigger guys are going to try and get a little bit of revenge here tonight. I'm going to quickly go down the starters. First for the visiting Warriors. Actually, I'll go through the entire roster. Starting will be Bryant Reeves. Chase Rankin will also be playing for Winfield tonight, as will Austin Lloyd and Brendan Wilson. Carter Bauer will be another one of their starters. Chasen Newman, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that. Colin Sutton will be starting for them, as will John Hogan. And Ian Pruitt. Also on their roster are Charlie Rhodes and Elliot Stetson. I apologize, we were just now given those names and the starters. I don't have their numbers. I do have numbers for our home team, our Ellsbury Indians. I'm going to go down the complete roster first and then go back and list starters. We're going to see number 2, Nathan Reed. Number 4, Stevie Bodeker. Number 10, Michael Kelly. Number 11, Josh Jerkowski. Number 12, Derek Taylor. Number 24, Jake Reimel. Number 44, Garrick Hill. And number 54, Trevor Anthony. Starters will be Nathan Reed, Stevie Bodeker, Derek Taylor, Garrick Hill, and Trevor Anthony. I apologize once again for getting those names on the air last minute. We were just given that information. I should emphasize that not only will I be doing the entire Ellsbury Indian basketball season, but I'll be joined in the booth by my youngest brother, Chris, who is just going to man the camera for a little while. He'll join us on the air in a few more games maybe, as he feels more comfortable. All right, I am getting a little bit of feedback in my mic. Bear with me as I make an adjustment. I'm sorry if that was ultra loud for you fans at home. We'll try it that way. All right, we've got 8 minutes on the clock. And with this being the start of the basketball season, I don't know what to expect ceremony-wise, national anthem-wise, or otherwise. Bear with us and we'll bring it to you as it occurs. All right, so our high school band is taking a little breather. Okay, so I don't think we're going to do an anthem first. We're going to do the starting lineup for Winfield. Number 10, Bryant Reeves. Number 22, Carter Bauer. Number 24, Colin Sutton. Number 30, John Hogan. And number 32, Ian Pruitt. So there's more than one way to skin a cat. I got the numbers anyway. And now for our Ellsbury Indians. Number 2, Nathan Reed. Number 4, Steve Bodeker. Number 12, Derek Taylor. Number 44, Garrick Hill. And number 54, Trevor Anthony. The Indians are coached by Chad Twellman, and I should have said earlier that Winfield is coached by Brian Keim, who I always get confused with his younger brother, Justin. All right, I think I've got the volume adjusted so that I'm not blasting you out at home. All right, number 54, Trevor Anthony, is going to handle the jump for Ellsbury to start things off. He's jumping against number 22, Carter Bauer. Here we go, folks, and Anthony handles that with ease. The ball in the hands of Ellsbury, brought across the timeline. The Indians still on the perimeter for three, and it's good, courtesy of number 4, Steve Bodeker. So an early 3-0 lead for Ellsbury. And let's see if the Warriors can answer. I'm biased, so of course I hope they can. There's a shallow drive inside, but they kick it back out. Number 32 drives all the way to the basket. That was Ian Pruitt. That shot was rejected. But Winfield hangs on. A baseline drive, no good. Trevor Anthony with the rebound. And here comes Bodeker across half court. The Indians are going to slow it down and work it around the perimeter again. Nathan Reed now. Outside to Hill. Hill gives it back. Reed for three. Clips Webbing. 6-0 Indians. Ellsbury doing a good job of denying penetration. Winfield stuck on the outside. And there's another turnover. Anthony hands it over to Reed. Reed brings it all the way down, and for some strange reason, we've lost our picture. There we go. And there's a quick and early timeout taken by Winfield. We're going to stick with you. We'll bring you some commercials later on, but for now we're going to stick with you and work the bugs out. I haven't been behind the mic since the... Okay. So... All right, sorry about that, fans. We are having a little bit of trouble with our camera stability. I don't exactly know why. Like I said, we're working the bugs out. All right, both teams back out on the floor now. The Warriors with control of the basketball and they inbound. Ed Ellsbury's in, bring it quickly across the timeline. There's a pass nearly picked off by Anthony. The Warriors hang on, another baseline drive. The floater is good. And the Warriors put a couple on the board. It's now 9-2. Bodeker to Hill. Hill is gonna, oh, I thought he was gonna drive all the way. He's about 9 feet tall out there. A pass inside to Anthony. Anthony, oh, that one just barely went in. I thought for a second he had just the wrong angle on it as it hung on the iron a little too long, but it finally did drop. 11-2 now, a 9-point lead for Ellsbury. Winfield still on the outside. That's really been the only place they could go. There's a rare drive to the basket. It's no good. Ellsbury with the rebound. Here come the Indians. Hill's double teamed, nearly triple teamed, and he dribbles it right into the hands of one of the Warriors. That was number 24, Colin Sutton. And a desperation shot put up by Carter Bauer falls. The foul is going to go against number 44, Garrick Hill, his first. And it's going to send, not Sutton, but Bauer to the stripe. Here's the shot, and it's off the glass. 11-5. Reed now on the outside. Passes to Hill. Hill goes left. And now it's back in the hands of Hill at the top of the key. Hill gives it up to Reed once again. And Reed to Bodeker. Bodeker wanted the drive. Instead, it's a bounce pass to Hill. Hill with a baseline drive, and it's off the glass. And I think he drew the foul. It's going to be 13-5. That foul is on number 24, Colin Sutton, and Hill goes to the stripe. An 8-point lead now for Ellsbury. As number 10, Michael Kelly, checks in for Trevor Anthony. Hill's shot is good. It's 14-5. I told you the high school group or the varsity group was aiming for revenge. They're getting it so far. A three-pointer is good for Winfield. That was put up by number 22. That's Bauer. Reed is looking to answer. It's off the back of the iron. No good. Kelly with the rebound. Winfield nearly picks it off. Ellsbury hangs on the perimeter. Kelly now at the top of the key. There's a pass to Reed. Reed dribbles in between three defenders and kicks it back to Hill. Hill for two, no good, off the back. And Winfield has the rebound. Winfield for three. The shot's no good. Bauer now at the top of the key. Dribbles to his left and into the paint. The roller is no good. Rebounded by Hill. Hill to Bodeker, and here come the Indians. Kelly thought about an outside shot. He dribbled in instead, and they kick it back out. Reed with a baseline drive. Bodeker for three, off the front. And there's a blocking foul on number 44, Garrick Hill. That's already his second. Hill's going to take a seat as Trevor Anthony comes back in. The lead now for Ellsbury cut to 6 with under 5 remaining here in the first. Warriors inbound. There's a bounce pass and a baseline drive. Good double team by Ellsbury. The shot attempt is no good. Here comes Bodeker. Nearly loses it in traffic. I apologize. We've lost our picture again. We've lost our picture again. We need to make a quick adjustment. All right, and off the glass by number 12, Derek Taylor. It's 16-8. More pressure by Ellsbury, nearly forced another turnover. Winfield hangs on. There's a shot from outside by number 10. It's off the back. Anthony with the rebound and a little too much on it. It wasn't going to stay in the hands of Reed. As number 11, Josh Jerkowski checks in. Number 12, Derek Taylor's going to have a seat. So it's Anthony, Jerkowski, Bodeker, Reed, and Kelly out on the floor for Ellsbury right now. Winfield with possession. Nice pass down underneath. Winfield has the shot and the foul. That's going to go against number 10, Michael Kelly. It'll be 16-10 before the charity trip. And the shot's good. It's now just a 5-point lead for Ellsbury. Reed with the basketball for the Indians, and there's a pass to Jerkowski. Jerkowski gives it up to Kelly, and the Indians stuck way outside. Bodeker now with the ball. There's a handoff to Reed. Reed for a long three. It's off the front. And it's out of bounds. Last touched by Ellsbury. Here come the Warriors. Nice bounce pass down underneath. They kick it back out to Bauer. Bauer steps in and, a bullet pass to number 24 who kicks it right back out. The Warriors have picked up speed and their hands have gotten a little stickier. And there's a shot put up by number 30, John Hogan. I think his first points of the game. It cuts the lead to 3. Reed from outside off the iron. And Ellsbury might have gotten too confident. No, Bodeker with the rebound. The putback is no good. Here comes Winfield again. The floater is no good. Rebounded by Hogan and put back in off the glass. It's a 1-point game, and Coach Twellman is not going to like that. Ellsbury has thrown away a massive lead, and it looks like they've lost their wind. Very quickly, we're going to cut away for one brief message from one of our sponsors. You're listening to the Indian Sports Network.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama. They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits, and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders committed to strengthening communities right here in Missouri. The true value of playing sports in school can't be measured in wins and losses or dollars and cents. Studies show that participation in sports, along with other extracurricular activities, is one of the best ways to teach leadership, cooperation, accountability, and other invaluable life skills. Don't just stand on the sidelines. Encourage the young people you know to get in the game. When you do, you'll be helping them get ahead in life. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, sorry about that, fans. We got caught out in the middle of a commercial. 2 more points put up by Michael Kelly. The 3-point attempt by Winfield is no good. It's 18-15. Ellsbury now on the outside. Pass over on the right side to Reed. Reed wants the 3 and takes it. No good, and no rebounders. There were 3 Warriors underneath that shot and not a single Indian. That's not going to work. There's still a lot of game left. Shallow baseline drive. No good. They kick it back out to number 32. The 3-point attempt, no good. Ellsbury with the rebound. Can they hang on? No. The shot attempt off the glass misses. But I think... yes, a foul on number 22, Carter Bauer. That's going to send Derek Taylor to the stripe. And boy, when I said we needed to work out our bugs, I didn't know how right I was. Our camera connection is a little shaky. Taylor misses the first. Under 50 seconds remaining here in the first. Taylor's second shot falls. It's 19-15. All right, here come the Warriors. They're not satisfied with their penetration, but they're still trying. The shot's no good. That was number 30, Hogan, with the attempt. Winfield hangs on and gets the rebound. Hogan with a dish to Bauer. Bauer's shot is no good, but he does draw the foul. That's going to go against, I think, number 10, Michael Kelly. Yes, his second already. Bauer misses the first. Both teams a little awkward and hesitant from the stripe tonight. I haven't seen a whole lot of confidence during the free throws. That's easy for me to say, though. I'm sitting up here and I'm not out in front of everybody. Bauer shoots again and makes the second. That seems to be the trend for tonight. It's 19-16. Ellsbury's lead cut to 3 with just about 20 seconds remaining. Bodeker with the drive inside, and it's picked off by Winfield. Ellsbury quickly double teams, but I don't think it's going to matter. Winfield's got a second wind. Outside shot is good, courtesy of number 14, and I don't have that player's name. I apologize. There's the buzzer ending the first, and it's 19-19. So this one started off hot for Ellsbury, but Winfield has come back. I'm not sure what to expect here in the second quarter or in the second half, and we're still working on our camera feed. In the meantime, I'm going to cut away for another quick commercial break.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
All right, I'm not going to take a chance on running another one. We've got a fresh 8 minutes, a 19-19 tie, and it's anybody's ball game. Once again, this is Adam Presswood coming to you live from Ellsbury's high school gym. As back out on the floor for Ellsbury come Steve Bodeker, Derek Taylor, Michael Kelly, Josh Jerkowski, and Trevor Anthony. All right, Winfield with possession. And we've got a quick whistle, and they travel. They brought it across half court quickly with a fresh confidence, and it cost them. All right, Ellsbury inbounds. Taylor with the ball. He brings it across the timeline, and Ellsbury has slowed things way down. There's a pass inside to Anthony, and that didn't go the way Coach Twellman had wanted. He had nowhere to go. Bodeker now with the three from the top of the key. No good. It is out of bounds. Last touched by Winfield. Ellsbury will get it back. All right, Taylor inbounds to Kelly. Kelly to Bodeker. Taylor all the way to the glass. The shot was beautiful. It rattles in to give Ellsbury a 2-point lead. Bauer now on the outside. He's the threat. Bauer and Hogan are the ones to look at. Winfield throws it away. Here comes Jerkowski all the way to the glass. A nice layup. Puts Ellsbury back up by 4. Jerkowski evades the pick. Winfield turns it over. Here's the pass to Kelly. Kelly with a desperation shot off the glass high. It falls in anyway. And the Indians look just like they did at the start of this one. They've got a second wind. It's 25-19. All right, fans, if you're out there and can hear me, I'm being told that I'm still coming through a little light, so I cranked it up just a little bit. There's an outside shot taken by Winfield. It's off the glass, no good. Ellsbury with the rebound, and Michael Kelly's shot attempt is blocked, and blocked harshly by Winfield. That brought the stands, or that brought the fans to their feet in the stands, rather. All right, there's the inbounds pass, and Anthony has it. The shot attempt is good. It's 27-19. All right, we're going to stick with you through this timeout, ladies and gentlemen. Let you watch the cheerleaders a little bit. And if I'm still coming through low, I apologize. I'll try and tweak that at halftime. If I get any louder on my end, I'm going to blow all of our speakers and the soundboard because I'm getting some yellow warning indicators when I do that. Bear with me 1 second while I run a quick test. All right, we're going to try that again. And this is another little experiment. I can't hear myself, but maybe you'll be able to hear me a little clearer at home. Ellsbury now with possession. Taylor has the ball and hands it off to Bodeker. Bodeker now to Kelly. Kelly with a nice spin move that nearly cost him the ball. He spins all the way to the glass. The shot attempt is off the iron. Here come the Warriors. Oh, and what was going to be a long two-point attempt by Bauer ends up being a hard foul against number 54, Ellsbury's Trevor Anthony. That is his first, and it's going to send Bauer to the stripe. All right, Bauer's first charity shot is good. It's 27-20. All right, all of my sound indicators are good other than what I hear in my own ear, so maybe that was a little bit of an improvement for you folks at home. Ellsbury with the ball once again as Jerkowski pulls it down, hands it off to Anthony. Anthony gives it to Taylor. Taylor now to Bodeker, who swings over to the top of the key and hands it to Kelly. Kelly with a bounce pass to Anthony, and that is going to go against number 30, John Hogan. It's going to send Taylor to the stripe as Nathan Reed and Garrick Hill come back into the game. Michael Kelly and Steve Bodeker are going to take a rest. Nice shot off the glass right away by Hill to make it 29-20. Winfield nearly loses it in transition. Nice double team along the baseline by Ellsbury. And it's out of bounds. They're saying last touch by the Indians. Winfield from outside, and the shot is good. That was number 30, Hogan, I believe. No, number 32, Ian Pruitt. 29-23, and Bauer brings it down for the Warriors. There's another shot attempt by Pruitt. A little too much on it. It missed everything but the glass. Hill now to Jerkowski. Jerkowski with another beautiful layup, and he draws the blocking foul. That's going to go against. That's going to go against number 32, Ian Pruitt. That might have been a technical foul. All right, Jerkowski at the stripe now. And the first and only shot is good, so no technical. I don't know why I thought that. Winfield inbounds. Under 5 minutes remaining now in the half. Warriors on the outside, nowhere to go yet. Ellsbury with some very strong and effective pressure here tonight. Bounce pass inside, they kick it back out to Pruitt. Pruitt for three, and it's good. Just like that, it's 32-26, and the Warriors are not going to go away quietly. as Nathan Reed brings it down and hands it off to Derek Taylor. Taylor looked like he was going to take it all the way. Winfield briefly got their hands on it. Ellsbury held on, and there's a shot off the glass by Trevor Anthony. Bauer now on the outside. There's a shallow drive, and they kick it back out for three. No good. That was Hogan, I believe, with the shot attempt. It's thrown back in and right into the hands of Nathan Reed, who gets it over to Taylor. Taylor for three, and he clips webbing. Beautiful shot and a rare outside shot attempt by Taylor. Makes it 37-26. He made that look effortless. Off the glass for Winfield is number 10, Bryant Reeves, and it's good. That cuts Ellsbury's lead to 9. Garrick Hill kicks it back out to Jerkowski. Jerkowski gives it back, and Hill loses it along the baseline. Hogan now from the top of the key. It bounces off the iron. Ellsbury with the rebound. Reed to Anthony. Anthony kicks it back out to Jerkowski, who walks. He was just a little bit ahead of the ball, and number 24, Jake Reimel, is going to check in for Trevor Anthony. Winfield on the outside now. There's the shot attempt by Bauer, and it's good. 37-31. That name Bauer out of Winfield is familiar to me. It seems like we have been hurt at the hands of several Bauer three-pointers, maybe just one, and maybe this is his senior year. I don't know. Jerkowski nearly loses it. He hangs on and kicks it back into Taylor. Taylor to Hill. Hill off the glass against two defenders, and it's good. An 8-point lead again for Ellsbury with under a minute and a half remaining in the first half, that is. Reeves for three, it's no good. That foul is going to go against number 24, Colin Sutton. Nathan Reed inbounds. Brings it all the way across and gives it up to Derek Taylor. Taylor with a nice pass inside to Reimel. Reimel nearly forced that in off the iron, but didn't. Garrick Hill was there for the rebound and the putback. It's a 10-point lead now for Ellsbury, 41-31. Trevor Anthony looks like he's set to check back in. Winfield all the way to the basket on a nice spin move. The shot's no good. Ellsbury had the rebound, but they had it picked off. Bauer now off the glass. Cuts it to 8. 38 seconds remaining. And there's a foul against Jerkowski. His first. There's a blocking foul that's going to go against Trevor Anthony. That's his second. And it is going to send Winfield to the stripe. That is number 30, John Hogan. Hogan misses, and the shot is rebounded by Ellsbury. An awkward combination of Trevor Anthony and Nathan Reed. Reed with the ball now, and he slowed things way down with 17 seconds remaining. Ellsbury wants the last shot. Reed to Reimel. Reimel inside to Anthony. Anthony gives it right back, and Reimel dribbles off of his foot and out of bounds with roughly 6.5 seconds remaining. Not the ending to the first half that Coach Twellman wanted. But then again, I've seen a lot of weird things happen in 6.5 seconds. Winfield inbounds, and all the way to the glasses. Reeves, the shot attempt is no good. He wanted the foul but didn't get it. There's the buzzer ending the first half. Our score 41-33 after 2, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Once again, you're listening to the Indian Sports Network.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the megabags do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Missouri's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri. Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicinechoprx.com.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world. But here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker at our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about. We all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicinechoprx.com.
right, fans, we have returned. I'm told that the volume at home is better for some of the fans that were experiencing problems before. That's always good. I won't lie to you. I got lucky. All I did was yank out everything that I had plugged in, holler a little bit, and then shove it right back into where I had it the first time. It worked, so we're just going to go with it. I'm not proud. We got a fresh 8 minutes, a 41-33 lead for Ellsbury. On the court for the Indians, number 2, Nathan Reed, number 44, Garrick Hill, number 54, Trevor Anthony, number 12, Derek Taylor, and number 4, Steve Bodeker. The Warriors have sent Reeves, Hogan, Pruitt, and the shot off the glass by Hill is good. It's 43-33 for Ellsbury. Also in for Winfield, Colin Sutton, and Steve Bauer, Carter Bauer, excuse me. The shot attempt by Winfield was no good just now. It's still a 10-point lead for Ellsbury. Hill to the glass again. The baseline drive didn't penetrate as deep as he wanted. The shot is no good. He did draw the foul. That's going to go against number 30. That's John Hogan. Hill's first shot is good. Hill from the stripe again. That one kisses the net, and it's 45-33, a 12-point lead for the Indians. Reeves brings the ball across for Winfield. Nice pass to Bauer. Bauer off the glass, and it bounces in. The Warriors aren't done. Bodeker now at the top of the key gives it up to Hill. Hill to Reed. Reed with the baseline drive, and he loses it off of his left foot. Last touch by Ellsbury. The Warriors will get it back. Somebody was hollering for a foul, but I don't see why. Bauer steps in for a long two, no good. Reed nearly traveled after getting the rebound, but hung on. Gives the ball to Taylor. Taylor to Bodeker. Bodeker for a long three, and it clips Webbing. It's 48-35. Ellsbury up by 13. There's a foul that's going to go against Winfield, number 24, Colin Sutton, his third. All right, Bodeker inbounds now, and Taylor brings it across. Taylor with the high pass to Anthony. Anthony hangs on and kicks it back out to Hill. Hill with the shallow drive, and off the glass, no good. He gets the rebound, kicks it out to Reed. Reed for three, and it's good. 51-35. Reeves to Bauer. Bauer steps out, the three off the iron, rebounded by Reed. Reed to Taylor, who slows it down and steps back a little bit. Reed now for three again. Back-to-back three-point shots by Nathan Reed, and that really sparks this Ellsbury crowd. It's 54-35, and there's a timeout called. We're going to run one quick commercial, and we'll be back.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world. But here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, we're back. 5:42 remaining here in the third. If you're just joining us, the score in Ellsbury's favor is 54-35. All right, back out on the floor for Ellsbury. Taylor, Hill, Reed, Anthony, and Bodeker. For Winfield, Bauer, Hogan, Pruitt, Sutton, and Reeves. Bauer inbounds to Reeves behind the timeline, and Reeves brings it across, gives it up to Sutton. Sutton kicks it over to Hogan, who nearly loses it. Excuse me, Pruitt. Pruitt now gives it up to Hogan. Bauer now wanting the three, but he's got nowhere to go with it. Gives it to Sutton, and Sutton has it knocked away. It's out of bounds, last touched by Ellsbury. Baseline drive by Bauer, and he kicks it back out. Hogan now on the outside, spins his way in, kicks it back out to Reeves. Reeves for the three, and unbelievably, he makes that shot. I didn't think it had a prayer. It's 54-38. Reed from outside, rolls in and out. Trevor Anthony hits the floor, and we've got a foul called. Looks like that's going to go against number 30. That's Hogan, his third. All right, Taylor inbounds for Ellsbury. The pass, though, is over Anthony's head. Reeves has it all the way to the glass. No good. But Bauer has the rebound and the putback. It's 54-40. Ellsbury cannot afford to go to sleep. This Warrior team, they came to play. Hill on the outside gives it up to Taylor at the top of the key. Taylor goes to his left, and the ball's now in the hands of Bodeker. Bodeker back to Reed. Taylor once again on the outside. He found a lane just briefly, and he ran right into number 23, who they're saying got his hands on nothing but the ball. So a turnover by Ellsbury, an ugly one at that. There's a foul that's going to go against Trevor Anthony. His third, I think. Yes. He's going to have to sit down, and Josh Jerkowski is going to come in for him. It's early to lose, Anthony. Way too early. Reeves from outside, no good, rebounded by Bauer. Bauer's putback is no good, rebounded by Bodeker. And Bodeker draws the foul. And Mr. Reeves is going to get himself in a little bit of trouble with his attitude. They're going to call the pushing foul against Reeves, and Bodeker's going to get to inbound. But that was almost ugly. Oh, and a pass from Bodeker inside to Taylor gets broken up, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellsbury. Winfield from way outside, and it's good. That was number 32, Pruitt. Cut the lead to 11. And we've lost our picture one more time. Ellsbury's shot attempt is off the iron. Winfield with the rebound. Just about 3 minutes remaining here in the third. Bauer takes it all the way, and the floater is good. That cuts the lead to 9, and Coach Twellman wants a timeout. He's frustrated with this Ellsbury team who sparks but doesn't remain consistent. We're going to stay with you through this timeout. .256 remaining in the third. 54-45, still in favor of Ellsbury. 3 fouls on Trevor Anthony. And Ellsbury has failed to convert on their last 2 possessions. All right, on the court now for Ellsbury, Taylor, Reed, Bodeker, Hill, and Jerkowski. For Winfield, Bauer, Hogan, Pruitt, Reeves, and number 23. I don't have him on my roster. I apologize to our Winfield fans. Reed with a pass to nobody. Bauer has it. Another Ellsbury turnover, 3 in a row. There's a pass broken up, but it's out of bounds, last touched by Ellsbury. Winfield gets it back underneath their own basket. Bauer on the outside, kicks it way over there to Pruitt rather. Pruitt to Reeves. Reeves with a shallow baseline attempt. Gives it up to Bauer, I think. That might have been number 23 though instead. I was just alerted by a very kind fan. The number 23 is Chasen Newman. That shot came courtesy of Mr. Newman, I believe. It's 54-47. Ellsbury with the 3-point attempt, it's no good. Bauer with the rebound, and here come the Warriors. Newman for 3, way off. Winfield with the rebound, though the putback is no good. Now it's in the hands of Taylor. Here come the Indians. Reed with a nice spin move. Baseline drive off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Winfield. Bauer on the outside. He could take the 3 if he wanted it. Reeves back to Bauer. Bauer for 3, and it's good. It's 54-50. And Winfield has eaten up what at one point in time I think was a 13 or maybe a 15-point lead that Ellsbury built coming out of halftime. Just over a minute remaining in the third. Ellsbury's possession, and Bodeker has it way out in front of the top of the key. Swings left, hands it to Jerkowski. Jerkowski to Reed. Reed inside just a bit, kicks it back out to Bodeker. Bodeker thought about the baseline drive. He had nowhere to go. Reed loses it. No. We've got a foul called against Winfield. That is number 22, Bauer. That's his second. As Trevor Anthony and Michael Kelly check in for Ellsbury, Nathan Reed and Garrick Hill are going to take a seat. Off the glass by Jerkowski, and it's good. 56-50. Ellsbury needs to keep that speed and those shot attempts ratcheted up like that. Every time they slow their pace down when they get a big lead, Winfield comes back and eats into it. Bauer steps in, the floater, no good. Rebounded by Jerkowski, he's double teamed and loses it. Reeves now on the outside, Reeves to Pruitt, Pruitt for three, and he drains it to bring Winfield within three with 19 seconds remaining. It's 56-53. What a game. Taylor for three, no good. Reeves now has it and calls time for Winfield. He's hurt. He had enough presence of mind to spin and call time before falling to the ground. And he is hurt and hurt badly. It's taking three Warriors, or was, to carry him off the court. And I'll have to give credit where credit is due. I'm a diehard Ellsbury fan, but that young man gave a tremendous effort tonight, and he's a big part of the reason that Winfield is only 3 points away. Yeah. All right, 5.8 seconds remaining here in the third. 56-53, it's Winfield's basketball. Bauer has it. Pruitt for three, no good. It bounces off the back of the iron. There's the buzzer, so after three, it's like I said, 56-53. Winfield has battled back to within three. We've lost our picture once again. We're going to take a quick commercial break.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
All right, we're back. I'm told that our volume is still good. We've got a fresh 8 minutes on the clock, and Ellsbury is going to have to make some adjustments to keep Winfield at bay. They are not willing to lose this game. On the court now for the Indians, Garrick Hill, Trevor Anthony, Michael Kelly, Jacob Reimel, and Derek Taylor. All right, Ellsbury with possession. Taylor now has it. He gives it up to Reimel. Reimel has nowhere to go. Gives it back to Taylor on the outside. Great bounce pass to Trevor Anthony. The drive to the basket is no good, but he does draw the foul. That's going to go against number 24, Colin Sutton. And Anthony goes to the stripe. He misses the first. He misses the second as well. Winfield with the rebound. Not good. Not a good trip to the basket for Ellsbury. Hogan spins along the baseline and finally gets it back out to Bauer at the top of the key. There's the shot, no good. Rebounded by Ellsbury. That was Pruitt with the shot attempt. Garrick Hill loses the basketball in transition, or in traffic, I should say. He wanted a foul, I don't know where. So back-to-back trips to the basket for Ellsbury, and they fail to convert on both. Winfield with the ball. Bauer for three. Off the front, rebounded by Taylor. Hill now on the outside. He wanted the three. I don't know why he waved off. Michael Kelly back to Taylor. Taylor has it picked off by Bauer. Here comes Bauer all the way to the glass. The shot doesn't fall. Winfield has the rebound. The putback is no good, but we've got a whistle. That's going to go against number 12, Derek Taylor, his first. Well, Ian Pruitt just sunk the first, bringing the game to within 2. And he hits the second as well. It's a 1-point game. Bodeker now at the top of the key, gets the ball to Hill. Hill back to Reed. Reed for three, no good. And Winfield has the rebound. This second half has just all gone against Ellsbury with the exception of the first few minutes. The shot attempt by the Warriors, no good, and we've got a foul that's going to go against number 24. That's Colin Sutton. All right, for a second I thought they were just going to let Ellsbury inbound underneath Winfield's basket. Now it looks like there's going to be shots. Pardon me. All right, Garrick Hill is going to go to the stripe. There's a little bit of confusion there. I'm not even going to try to explain why. Coach Twellman visibly upset. Hill misses. It's rebounded by Pruitt. And here come the Warriors. Under 6 remaining here in the fourth. Plenty of time. Hogan now with the ball and gives it over to Pruitt. Pruitt takes steps, and Ellsbury needs to breathe a sigh of relief on that one because that is the first thing that's gone their way in a while. They need to capitalize on it and quickly. All right, Taylor inside to Anthony. Anthony to Hill. Hill spins and gets it in off the glass. 58-55, a much-needed three-point breather for Ellsbury with just over 5 remaining. Bounce pass inside to Hogan. Hogan for 2, and it's good. It's 58-57. Winfield back to within 1. Anthony now to Taylor. Taylor for three. It's off the iron. Anthony with the rebound. He's double teamed and breaks through it. Out of bounds, last touch by Winfield. Taylor with the pass to Reed. Reed for three, no good. It's off the iron. Rebounded by Winfield. The foul is against Garrick Hill, excuse me, his third. The ball now in the hands of Bauer for the Warriors. Winfield for three, no good. Rebounded by Anthony. He gets it into the hands of Taylor. Taylor now to Reed. Reed with nowhere to go and gives it right back. Taylor now to Bodeker on the left side. Reed with a, I don't know if that was an alley-oop pass or some kind of a lob, but it's picked off by the Warriors. Here comes Winfield. There's a foul on the floor, and it's going to go against number 12, Derek Taylor, as Michael Kelly checks back in and Nathan Reed has a seat. Winfield for three, it's off the iron. Ellsbury has the rebound and they throw it away. We've lost our picture again. We apologize for that. Now we've got it back. What an unbelievable game. Winfield for two, and it's good. They take a 1-point lead, 59-58, with 3.5 remaining, just about. Hill to the basket, the shot's no good. Anthony with the rebound, the shot's no good, but he does draw the foul. That's going to go against number 23, Chasen Newman. Anthony's first shot misses. He sinks the second and ties it back up at 59 apiece, just over 3 remaining. Warriors for three. No good. Michael Kelly with the rebound for Ellsbury. Nice pass inside. The shot is no good. Winfield has the basketball. The shot attempt by the Warriors is no good. They draw the foul. That's going to go against number 10, Michael Kelly, his third. Tempers are starting to flare a little bit out there. 2:29 is all that remains in this game. And Newman's first shot misses. Newman shoots again, and the second one finds purchase. It's a 1-point lead, 60-59 Warriors. Taylor, shallow penetration. The shot's no good. Warriors with the rebound. I don't know what is causing such a disparity in rebounding tonight, but it seems like every time the ball's up in the air or a shot's missed, the Warriors pull it down. Newman to Bauer, way over there on the right side. Bauer gives it back. Bauer inside, off the glass. The shot is good. He gets 2 and the foul. That's going to go against number 44, Garrick Hill. That's his 4th. It's 62-59 Winfield, and Bauer's at the stripe. Bauer's shot is no good. That's a small mercy. Coach Twellman calls time. And we're going to run a quick one, or try to. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
All right, fans, we're back. If you're just tuning in, which is hard to believe, it's 62-59, a 3-point Winfield lead with 1:40 remaining in the game. Ellsbury has had at least a 13-point lead at a couple times during the game, maybe a 15-point lead, and they have let Winfield come back and eat into that. Winfield's crowd is intense right now, and the Warriors are drawing a lot of energy from that. Ellsbury's crowd, by contrast, seems to have become a little more subdued. Now isn't the time for that. Bodeker now for Ellsbury, swings over to the right side, bounces it in to Anthony. Anthony loses it, and Winfield has the ball again. Reeves is back in the game. His ankle's feeling better. Bauer now double teamed. He quickly gets it into the hands of Pruitt. Pruitt at the top of the key, backs up and hands it back to Reeves. Reeves with a bounce pass back to Bauer. Good pressure by Ellsbury. They haven't given up. Bauer swings over. Nonchalantly spins around. Bounce pass to Newman. Newman gives it right back. Oh, they left him all alone underneath. Pruitt. There's a bullet pass down underneath to him. He spins around and gets it right in there. It's 64-59. And I don't think this one is going to end well for Ellsbury. They just weren't able to stabilize those large leads. And as I say that, Nathan Reed drains a three-point shot from way downtown, and it's 64-62. Ellsbury's back within 2. What a heart stopper that was. Less than 35 seconds remaining in this game, and that one got everybody back up. All right, we're back. On the court for Ellsbury, Anthony, Taylor, Hill, Reed, and Bodeker. For Winfield, Newman, Hogan, Pruitt, Reeves, and Bauer. A 2-point lead for the Warriors. All right, Winfield draws the foul against number 54. That's Trevor Anthony. That's his fourth. Doesn't really matter now. It sends John Hogan, to the stripe. Ellsbury only has one timeout left, I believe. Hogan's shot misses. Taylor with the rebound. Nathan Reed with the basketball. No, he gives it back to Taylor. Coach Twellman is screaming for something he's not getting. Reed with a baseline drive. No, it's lost to the Warriors. And there's a whistle. That's going to go against number 12, Derek Taylor. Stops the clock and puts the ball back in the hands of Winfield. It sends Bryant Reeves to the stripe with 17 seconds remaining. What a frustrating turn. Reeves misses. Taylor all the way. The shot is not going to count. I think Coach Twellman called a full timeout before that shot was taken. I'm not entirely sure. 13 and a half seconds remaining. 64-62. No commercial break. We're going to stick right there with you. All right, coming out of that timeout, Winfield sends Bauer, Newman, Hogan, Pruitt, and somebody I don't have any information on, either Charlie Rhodes or Elliott Stetson. Ellsbury sends Hill, Taylor, Bodeker, Reed, and Anthony. It's Ellsbury's basketball. There's the inbounds pass to Taylor. Ellsbury does not have nearly as much time as they think. Bounce pass. Hill's shot is good, and it ties it with 3 seconds left. This one might be going into overtime as a timeout is taken, I believe, by Winfield. I don't think that Ellsbury had any remaining. We're going to stay here with you again. I don't want to get caught out in a commercial. Ellsbury has just tied this game back up at 64 apiece with about a heartbeat remaining. All right, and I think the young lady next to me is practicing some sort of fei shui techniques or something for relaxation, and I don't blame her. If I had wanted an ulcer, I couldn't have cooked up a better scenario for one than now. Winfield inbounds. They're going to try for three. At the buzzer, the shot is no good. It stays a tied game, and we go into overtime. Stick with us, ladies and gentlemen. This has been one heck of a ball game. What a way to get back into Ellsbury basketball. All right, 4 minutes put back on the clock. Just when we thought we might be able to breathe. On the court now for Ellsbury, Garrick Hill, Steve Bodeker, Derek Taylor, Trevor Anthony, and Nathan Reed. For Winfield, Bryant Reeves, Newman, Bauer, Pruitt, and Hogan. So basically it's a brand new ball game, just like starting over from minute one, except of course that both teams have expended whatever energy they once had, and all they have now to rely on for fuel are nerves. Anthony controls the tip-off, and now so do the Indians. Taylor inside, it's picked off by Winfield. Here come the Warriors, it's lost to Bodeker. Winfield tries to tie it up, and they successfully do. It's going to be a jump ball in Winfield's favor. Bauer with the long inbounds pass to Reeves. Reeves with the head fake. And he draws the foul as he drives inside. That's going to go against number 2. And that's Nathan Reed, his first. Pardon me. Actually, yeah, Nathan Reed's first. Reeves misses the shot, and Ellsbury controls the rebound. Anthony, Bodeker, and Reed in the backcourt. All three of them quickly move across the timeline. Taylor now on the outside with nowhere to go. Finally gets it to Hill near the top of the key. Hill kicks it over to Bodeker, way over on the left side. And they're just playing catch now. A bounce pass inside to Taylor. Taylor off the glass. And it's good for 2. 66-64. Bauer drives into tall timber, kicks it back out to Pruitt. Pruitt gives it up to Reeves. There's the three-point attempt by Winfield, no good. Bauer with the rebound, and he covers up down below. He's going to hang on as he bangs his left eye. He's saying there should have been a foul.
He'll be okay. He'll live.
All right, so it looks like Mr. Bauer took some steps when he hung onto that down underneath. Ellsbury gets it back. All right, Hill inbounds to Bodeker in the backcourt. Taylor has it now. There's a ball fake and a dangerous pass over to Anthony. Anthony with the bounce pass to Bodeker, but he leaves him. Bodeker spins and has nowhere to go. Hill comes alive. No, he has it swatted away by Bauer. Nathan Reed for three, and he drains it. 69-64, a 5-point Ellsbury lead. Bauer for three now for Winfield. It's off the front. Winfield with the rebound. The putback is no good, but they draw the foul. That's going to go against Garrick Hill. No, against Trevor Anthony, his fifth. He'll take a seat as Josh Jerkowski comes in. That is a tough loss with almost 2 minutes remaining in this overtime period. Trevor Anthony is on pace to be our player of the game. Winfield misses the first. And they sink the second. It's 69-65. Reed for three from the top of the key, off the front. He gets the rebound, another shot attempt, still no good. Bauer with the rebound for Winfield. After a couple of putback attempts, Winfield sinks one, bringing them to within two. It's 69-67. And there is an obvious foul by Bryant Reeves to slow things down and to send, I believe, Steve Bodeker to the stripe. It was a smart foul. That's only Reeves' second. Bodeker misses, and it's rebounded by Bauer. Jerkowski gets his hands on it and forces the jump ball. Possession arrow favors Winfield. Reeves brings it down, kicks it out to Pruitt. Pruitt for two, no good. But Winfield gets the putback, and it's tied at 69. Off the glass by Hill, and it's good for another two. And there's a timeout taken by the Warriors with a 71-69 Ellsbury lead. We've lost our picture again. We'll work that out before the next game. Once again, we're not going to leave you. These timeouts have been getting faster and faster. All right, that one's over. Winfield sends Reeves, Bauer, Hogan, Pruitt, and Newman back out. I apologize, whichever way I'm mispronouncing that. For Ellsbury, Derek Taylor, Steve Bodeker, Josh Jerkowski, Garrick Hill, and Nathan Reed. Winfield now with the basketball. Newman from the top of the key, and he drains it, making it 72-71, a 1-point Winfield lead. Seven seconds is all that remain in this game. A 1-point differential. How many times has Ellsbury fought to regain a double-digit lead? And how many times has Winfield just chipped away at it? Like the surf wearing away sand. All right, we're back in business. Bodeker inbounds to Derek Taylor. We've got a whistle. And it's an Ellsbury turnover with .7 remaining. Winfield's gonna hold on to the ball. And what a heartbreaker, ladies and gentlemen, as Ellsbury falls to Winfield 72-71 is the final. We're gonna cut away for a brief message from our sponsor, People's Bank and Trust, and we'll be right back.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world. But here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker at our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about. We all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll tell you what we're going to do. Coach Twellman has a standing rule that if they lose, especially if they lose a heartbreaker in what you might call a nasty fashion, there are no player of the game interviews. Instead, our player of the game announcement is handled more informally. So brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, we have dual players of the game for you tonight. We're not going to formally run through their stats, but we're going to go ahead and name Trevor Anthony and Nathan Reed as players of the game here tonight, even with the nail-biting 1-point loss. I have to say that whenever Trevor Anthony was in this game, his presence made so much difference in terms of Ellsbury's overall poise, their rebounding. When he was in, their turnovers were slightly less, even though they still struggled with that. He's just clearly the maturation factor in this Ellsbury team. And as far as Nathan Reed goes, without his, 6 or 7 3-point shots, Ellsbury would not have been in this game at all. Winfield would have run away with it. He had six that he made. He attempted probably twice that. He attempted 10, I'm told by my scorekeeper. So a salute to both young men for their effort here tonight. Like I said, despite the loss, they are still Ellsbury's co-players of the game. And we are going to go ahead and fold up shop here tonight. Once again, this has been Adam Presswood coming to you live from Ellsbury's high school gym. My brother Chris and I will be with you a little bit next week as we bring you the Winfield tournament that our girls will be participating in, and I think we have some other games next week as well, before and after Thanksgiving, and I always look forward to those. Until then, thanks for listening and watching. Have a good night and enjoy your weekend, fans.